experience that made you fall in love with the outdoors. And today, we're going to tell you how starting a consulting firm will help you share your experiences with everybody else. Our vision is to instill confidence in all of our organizations to help them reach their maximum potential. And now we're going to have our background by David.
How are you doing this cold, brisk winter evening? Who is Starkman Consulting? Well, we start first with Jonathan Killmeyer, who is our Chief Brand Officer. He received a BA in Marketing, an MBA in Management, and he has worked previously for Cliff Bar Company for the past 7 years. Next, we have Brianna Williams. She is our Chief Human Resources Advisor. She received a BA in Human Resources, an MBA in Management, and she has worked at LL Bean for the past 5 years. All right, next we have Demetria King. She is our Chief Marketing Officer. She received a BA in Marketing and an MBA in Management. She has worked at Dick's Sporting Goods for the previous 8 years. We have Kenya Foster next. She is our Chief Communications Officer. She received a BA in Mass Communications, and she has worked at Hibbett Sports for the past 8 years. Next, we have Bradley Earl, our Chief Financial Advisor. He received an MBA in Management, and he has worked at Gander Mountain for the previous 8 years. And finally, but not least, is me, Daniel Hicks. I'm the Chief Sales Officer. I have a BA in Marketing, and I previously worked for Johnson & Johnson for 7 years. All right, our company background, we call ourselves the First Six. That is because we are our first 6 partners. We came together as a united group to form Starkman Consulting. We formed this group in fall of 2010 for the united goal to make a better working environment. And that was the reason we quit our previous jobs at Gander Mountain, Hibbett, Johnson & Johnson. They had bad communication skills and poor working environments. We value at Starkman Consulting trust, friendliness, hard work, determination, reliability, and respect. How do we operate as a company? We practice and employ multiple techniques of communication skills that communicate effectively. We believe that everybody has a voice, which means everybody has an opinion in what goes on in the company, as long as it's company related. We have the idea of working as a team. A team accomplishes things faster than an individual. And you also have different viewpoints. That is why a team is usually better than an individual. Next, we have being a professional. There are different aspects of what a professional is. But a few aspects are stability, polish, business and dining etiquette, social intelligence, and soft skills. If you employ those aspects, you will have a higher professional outlook. Next, we have company-wide meetings in the week, at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week. And that is because we come to the week and we find out what we need to do to accomplish by the end of the week and the goals we need to meet. And then at the end of the week, we need to see what we did during the week and then what we're going to plan for Monday. And finally, all our partners vote on important decisions. So the 6 of us, you would have to have 2/3 vote to get something approved. And next, some of our past clients include Columbia, the North Face, REI, and Coleman, including our new and current organization, the Outdoor Adventure Club in West Georgia. Next, I will hand it over to Jonathan Killmeyer for the statement of need.
Thank you, Daniel. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
There you go. At least you're awake, right? All right. Well, as he said, I feel like we are a very well-rounded group of people. We came together. We wanted to basically do everything right that the companies we used to work for did wrong. And for us, that was more effective communication, that was using social media effectively, and that was reaching out to people and understanding what their actual problems were on an individual level and how we can fix them. So, we found there's 3 areas that we want to improve upon. First being social media, Now, just about every major company these days has to be on social media. You have to have a Facebook, Twitter, something to communicate with your customers directly. Twitter is extremely effective at fast question and answer, all sorts of different types of customer evaluations, things like that. Physical marketing, that was pretty much the original marketing before or after word of mouth. And so you need posters, you need flyers, you need t-shirts, things like that. So we're working on a strategy that will better represent the Outdoor Adventure Club on West Georgia's campus. And finally, events and trips. That makes up the primary operations of the Outdoor Adventure Club, as you would know. And so we feel that analyzing the trips you've already taken and using student polls and surveys to create more well-rounded trips for individuals will definitely improve the amount of people that you have coming in and improve your image on campus. And next, we'll turn it over to internal and external communications with Brianna Williams and Bradley Earl.
Thank you, Jonathan. Our internal and external communications. Internal is when your company communicates within an organization between upper and lower level members. First, Facebook. We all use Facebook. It's the #1 online social media today. And we use it for membership updates. You can research your mass data within your organization. And OrgSync, which is your online private community. And you're able to do networks, organizations, and calendars. For your external, you also have Facebook because you want to put your image out there in a positive way. And you want to post feeds so your public can see it. And then posters in select locations on campus so that your image is out there. And now I hand it over to Bradley Earl for external.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Bradley Earl, and as Daniel told you, I'm one of the founders of this organization, and I'm the current Chief Financial Officer. So I pretty much, Alright, so we developed a SWOT analysis, which is basically shows you the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of an organization. And starting off with the strengths, there's a vast diversity of membership, meaning that people come from all areas of the university with different interests of outdoor activities, like hiking, camping, stuff like that. And then you got, and like the main way we market is strong word of mouth, or I noticed that that's how y'all market it. And there's really no competition in this area of the university. And then some weaknesses is low physical marketing and low digital marketing, as Brianna hit on. So basically, you just have to emphasize more on posters, like being shown around campus, and basically just along those lines is digital marketing being imposed. And then some of the opportunities is location. Of course, the location is key because it's on campus. And I mean, obviously there's students all around and just they're eligible to do outdoor activities. And then another opportunity is philanthropies. Like the adopted trail, every year they come together and clean up a trail like at different parts all over Georgia. And then some of the threats is there's a lack of budget, considering that it's not, I guess the school doesn't view y'all as like an organization yet, so there's no financial aid in place right now, so it's basically student ran and you have to depend on each other's money instead. And then there's no overhead operations, meaning that the management is not overseeing, so pretty much you have to elect an executive council in order to run the organization. There's no older members in charge, or there's no mainstream office, actually. And I'll hand it over to Kenya for the recommendations.
Okay. Your brand is the image that you create to show the world what your company has to offer. Startman Consulting has come up with recommendations within 3 different categories in order to show your organization how to advance your brand. The first category is external communications. Although we notice that you have a OrgSync and Facebook account, we recommend that since social media is such a prominent role in college students' lives, that you create both Twitter and Instagram. For Instagram, you can post pictures of your event in order to get the attention of prospective members. And for Twitter, you can post your events also and your meetings in order for your members to retweet to show their members what your company has to offer. The second category is your organization image. Stockman Consulting wants to recommend that you guys create a logo that represents what you want the world to see you as. And by putting your logo on t-shirts and having everybody in your organization wear them to your event shows unity and professionalism. Okay. In order to develop membership and student involvement and funding, Stockman Consulting recommends that you organize fundraisers, such as a bike-a-thon. You can get prospective members interested and ask businesses to sponsor you in exchange for advertisement, and get other people to pledge a certain amount of money per mile for your participants. And event hosting is also a great way for your company to acquire new members by events like Adopt a Craig, which is the construction and reconstruction of trails and litter pickup. You can get the attention of people who are interested in volunteering, and you can create a relationship with your community. And now I will pass it over to Demetrion King for the conclusion.
In conclusion, we told you about our company, which is Startman Consulting Firm. We were founded 2 years ago with the first 6. We try our best to get your organization out there so the public can know more about you guys. We've analyzed your internal and external communications, and we feel that with more social media outlets like Instagram and Twitter, you will be able to promote your business a little bit more. For recommendations, the recommendation of the t-shirt, which shows professionalism and unity, it just makes it look better that everybody's dressed alike and has the same idea in mind. We thank you for listening to our presentation today on behalf of all of us, and do anybody have any questions?
Why should we trust your recommendations to improve our department organization now and in the future?
You should trust us because we have done the intensive research. We can tell you how we can tell you a time period it's going to take. We can tell you how going about what we saying will help you.
What risks are involved if we use your recommendations?
Yeah.
At the moment, the recommendations we have for you really impose very little cost. The primary thing is to get your name out there on campus, to have, the posters, that's a cost, right? T-shirts cost, but the amount of interest and the amount of visibility that you'll have on campus would far outweigh those. And especially when you have Hub Print here, it's an on-campus printing organization. They will be able to help you, print effectively and, quality graphics. So I think that the rewards are going to far outweigh the risks.
Why do you believe your recommendation of, like the t-shirt and the hackathon will increase our student member relations?
Like the t-shirts, we all see the different organizations with their t-shirts on. You're like, ooh, I wonder what they do. I wonder what they do. So it will just get your name out there a little bit further, and it will just help everybody to know who's in the organization in case they wanted to talk to you about joining, and it just gets your name out there a little bit.
While we're working with your consulting company, it's more choice investment.
So basically, we are Startman Consulting, and we've had a lot of business